Hello and welcome back to the Fully Me channel. My name is Giselle and I'm happy that you're here. Here on this channel, I like to talk all about my journey of becoming fully me and encouraging you on your own journey. That includes embracing your creativity and how it impacts your health, your wealth, your family, and your spirit. I am making this really short, quick video because I overheard something on the news this past weekend, and it was just talking about the Met Gala, and it was talking about Rihanna and how she was one of the last persons to attend. And when they interviewed her, she said she was really excited. This is all he say, she say, but she was really excited. However, there was a little bit of that mommy guilt. And I remember when that term came up, it almost felt foreign, and I almost felt a little irritated, and then I felt like, yeah, I get it. And that's because I'm a mama. I got 3 kids of my own, and so although they're older now, there's a little bit of distance of that like really enmeshed mom guilt. However, it's easy for me to go back and remember that time, just that season that sometimes we go through as mothers of, it's almost like any little thing, if it's not exactly with or for our children, then we feel guilty about it. It becomes bad all of a sudden. And sometimes even jokingly, it's like, oh, it's not about you anymore, it's about the kids. And that, even though lovingly said or just joking, can feed into that idea of mom guilt. And so I wanted to just share, in light of it being May, in light of it being Mom's Day coming up really soon, although we can be celebrated, and it is necessary for us to be celebrated every month, as well as the dads as well, but for the moms to be celebrated continuously for all the things that we do that aren't always seen. And for those things that aren't seen, you do it every day, it can feel as if it's taken like for granted, you know? I'm outside, so excuse all of the outside noises. So I wanted to share this video in light of that, and to just say that mom guilt is real in terms of how we feel, in terms of it actually applying to our children or them being impacted or traumatized because we take an evening out or a day away, or we go out and have a date with our significant other, or we go and have time for ourselves. It is okay, and your child actually will benefit from it. Sure, at the moment they may be screaming when you leave, or they may be sad, or they may want to know where you are, or when you get back they want to hold on to you so tight. That's beautiful, but it's actually healthy for us to begin to create a healthy attachment with them, letting them know that all of these planes all of a sudden want to come flying by once I start this video. Okay. Plane number 3. But when they are with us, enjoying them, focusing on them, letting them be near us and interact with them and things of that nature, but then also having that time away and beginning to teach them that it's okay for mommy to have a little time away. I'm gonna come back. And then when you come back, reinforce the fact that you are with them, that you love them, and that you care for them. Creating that healthy understanding of attachment, of being close, and then also having some space prepares them for their journey of adventure as well. And this is in every single developmental stage. No matter how old your child is, there is a level of needing to be close, and then there's a level of branching out bit by bit. Let me try this out. Let me tiptoe here. Let me crawl here. Let me try to stand up here. Let me go to this place on my own. Let me walk down here by myself, and then come back, expressing the nervousness around it, but then also having the validation, the celebration that they did it, and now they're back with you. They're back surrounded. They're back in a safe and comfortable space. So I really want to encourage you as mothers, and encourage myself as mothers, to allow that space, that some space is healthy and it is okay. It's actually good. It's really, really good. And I've explained how it's good for them, and I want to explain how it is good for you. It is good for you because at some point that child is going to be gone, right? They're going to have their own life, it starts with their own little friends, and they're like, Mommy, no, can you go out? I just want to be with my friends. Or they're like, okay, thank you for the hugs and kisses, but I'm with my friends now, I'm with my people now. Or I want to go somewhere here, do you want me to take you? No, that's okay, I'm gonna get picked up. Or I want to walk there by myself, I want to do this by myself. And as they get older in school, it becomes even more. The more activities that they're in, it becomes even more. So to not have a traumatized experience when that separation begins, it's important for you even now to start just giving some space for you and space for this child, because you both are beings and you both are individuals, although you have been connected once before. In addition to that, mama, it's also important for you to have space so that you can continue the mission that you are here for. Part of that mission has been expanded, yes, and was, in my understanding as I'm growing, probably already included your children and your family. That is a part of your whole mission, and it's going to give a flavor to what you're here to do. But there's a purpose that you are here for. And it is important for you to still stay tapped into that, because when you don't, you lose a part of yourself, which can easily open the door for discouragement, depression, sadness, sorrow, just being in a low place, because this is a season where you are giving out so much. So to be able to have something that pours back into you, to remind you of who you are, is vital. Vital, 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 extremely important, non-negotiable. Something that I like to say is, it doesn't matter how slow you go, just don't quit, right? This is a quote that I've picked up and I've held on to for years. It doesn't matter how slow you go. You do one thing a day, one thing a week, one thing a month. It doesn't matter. Whatever you are able to do that reminds you of your purpose, of your skills, of your gifts, that, oh, you are great, right? You're great in the kitchen and you're great outside of the kitchen. You're great with your children and you're great in larger communities of people. You are amazing. You have greatness within you, and that extends to your family, but there's also greatness that is in you, that was placed inside of you for what you can give to your family and the communities or the world, depending on your reach and what that is for you. So beginning to let go and to say it's okay for me to have had these feelings of worry, or is my child okay? Because that's where mommy guilt comes from. We just want our babies to be okay and to know that we love them, and for us to feel like great mothers as well. That's where it's coming from. And I give you so much grace, and I give myself so much grace. In addition to that, I say it is good. It's good to have that space of separation for your babes, to be able to grow and understand that mommy is here with me. Even when she's not physically in this room, she's still for me and she's coming back to me. And for you to have that space to say, even when I am not in my mom clothes, but I'm out in the streets or doing something in the studio or wherever you may be, wherever your area of genius is, that I'm still connected to my babes. And that gives you even more fuel to kick butt in the field that you have been brought here to shed light and love in. So I want to encourage you. Give yourself so much grace when it comes to the idea of mom guilt, and then begin to allow for it to shed and to just fall away. It's all out of love, but we need to let go of that fear and know that it's gonna be okay, that this is good. One of the things that really helped me, and looking back, I've always said, man, I wish, oh my gosh, I wish I had someone to share this with me, to give me these tools. It would have saved me so much heartache. It would have saved me so much self-judgment, real talk, and it would have saved me so much frustration and like looping in circles. And that is tools to be able to take care of my home, to feel like I'm taking care of my home and taking care of my children, so that I have the space and expansion to go out into the different fields that I've been created for. Part of this is being more visible, because I hit a long time. Part of this is being a performing artist. Part of this is being in the creative healing field. Part of this is being a speaker and a singer. So many different areas that I've been gifted with that I hid because I felt held down. I felt confused. I felt alone. I felt like I'm not doing a great enough job trying to figure everything out. And I felt alone because I thought I was alone. But I want to share with you that you are not alone. If you find yourself in that place, you're not alone. And I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited to share with you that this tool that honestly was just poured through me, because I'm sitting here and I'm recording it and I'm writing down, and I'm like, oh my gosh, when I look at the finished product, I'm like, this is what I needed. So I have created the Simplify My Home Life audio course. It is 10 or 11 audios, just girlfriend style conversations where I'm sharing a little bit like I'm talking to you right here, but also giving you stories from my own life, what I've experienced, as well as tips, different options. I'm tackling everything from groceries to laundry to home care to physical care to bills and expenses and some other stuff in there that I can't even remember right now, as well as over 30 different templates to get you started that you can just have posts that you can print out, that you can write up, that you can mark up. And because each has multiple options, different tips, you can use whatever flavor works best for you. And then sometimes different things work best in different seasons. So you can mix it up that way. It's like a mix and match type thing. But I'm super excited to share this with you. I've been sitting on it and now it is time to release it. So I have a special offer for Mother's Day. I am cutting the price in half and giving a 50% off on the investment price for it. You can find out all the information in the link below. Again, it's called Simplify My Home Life. It's an audio course. And I really wish you well. I wish you peace. I wish you joy. I wish you happiness. I wish you delicious enjoyment of your motherhood. And the best way that we can do that is by being able to enjoy both the mommy part of our heart as well as the creative woman part of your heart. And the way that I found to do that is when I feel like my home is taken care of, it gives me a little bit more boost and confidence to go out and do that thing that I love doing. And then when I go and do that thing that I love doing, I'm like, okay, I'm good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and have some fun with my kids, my family and my kids. I need to go inside. This sun is getting to me. But by being able to honor all of that, I am being full. And I delight and I hope and I pray the same thing for you. So if you think that this program, this audio course would be super, super helpful to you, jump on it now. Jump on it. Buy it for yourself for Mother's Day. Tell somebody else to buy it for Mother's Day. Send it to a friend for Mother's Day. This is a way that we can be supported, loved, and cared for, so that we are giving from an overflow of our well. Love and being cared for our family, for our children, for our friends, for our community, and ultimately for that purpose that you were here to do. You are not a mistake, my love. You are absolutely not a mistake. And I'm grateful to be a part of your journey. If you found this video to be helpful, give me a thumbs up. Send me some comments below. I like talking to people, as well as send this to a friend. And if you haven't already, especially if you've been watching these videos and you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. It gets more eyes on the channel and it gets more of these messages of encouragement, inspiration, and validation out to other creative moms like you and me. So until next time, live fully. Bye.